You're listening to the ThunderBolt Gamers podcast, home of the ThunderBolt Gamers. Games are what we do, and family fun is how we roll. Now, on to the show.
It's loading now.
Hello, welcome to the ThunderBolt Gamers podcast. We hope you're having a wonderful evening, day, or night, depending on what time it is for you. Tonight with the squad, we got Griffin, we got Connor,
Sup?
And we got Keelan.
Yeah, what's up?
And we got myself, Dave, and together we make up the ThunderBolt Gamers podcast team, the main team.
I forgot to say sup. Sup.
Sup, all right. So tonight we are talking about Fortnite. We're starting with Fortnite, and we're going to talk about proper squad etiquette. Because a lot of times you're playing in Fortnite, and you just, you're on the bus. You're going. You pick a spot. Another guy picks a spot. Another guy picks a different spot, and he keeps clicking the button, but no one, changes. But then he jumps that spot, and it's like, wait a minute, dude. Like, majority of people chose the spot on the right. Or in some cases, you get guys who jump and go somewhere completely different and don't even mark anything and just go do their own thing, which is crazy. Because it's like, why are you in the squad?
I don't understand that. That's just sad.
Let's like Keelan to his thoughts first on this.
I mean, it's kind of sad.
Yes, it's really a real problem how with squads you got to know who you're playing with. If they jump out, jump with them, because wherever you're going, if there's a single man, either watch out, ask if they have mics or anything on there. So if they have mic, just saying, let's drop here, drop with them, so you guys can all live and you all can be together and get the dub.
Yeah, and I think it makes more sense too to do that in the sense that because first off, we're talking random squads right now. So if we're in a random squad and the guy jumps, I guess you gotta go with the majority though. So that's what I was gonna say. So if the three guys go to one spot or if two guys go to one spot, go with those guys, because you're better in larger numbers in squad game.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Another thing is, like, let's just say you're landing somewhere like Salty and there's a lot of people there. You and your teammates might want to land at the same spot or the same house, I should say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that way.
Like if you're.
Yeah, wait. That way. Sorry, Griff's mic just ran away on him. But you guys got to talk right into the mic. You can't talk on the side of the mic like Connor's doing. It's got to be right into the mic.
Oh,
that's
like
how these
this?
work. Yeah,
So,
it's condenser
okay.
mic.
If you're
Just hold it there. You're good.
two people go to the thing, and they're your friends, you obviously want to go with your friends. You don't even care that one of them's gonna die. You don't
Well,
even
this
care.
is your friends though. I'm saying in
Yeah.
random squads right now. But yeah, I agree. You might want to jump into the
Other one.
if that one stays, you're good. Anyway, you might want to land in the same house. That is a good strategy that we've been doing lately.
Yeah, I mean, if there's only let's just say there's no one there or there's one squad, you guys might as well just land at your own house. If there's let's just say you landed Holly Hedges and there's not many people there, you might as well just land at your own house. That way you get extra loot.
That makes sense. I mean it's okay. So let's talk about squad etiquette. If you have one partner, okay, guys, let's recap real quick. All right, let's just do a quick recap. Proper squad etiquette with randoms. You should go where the majority of the people mark. Okay, so if you have 4 markers and it is 3-1 and you choose a different spot, give up your spot and go with the 3. If it is 2 and 2, then if the other team doesn't give, then you should just give, right? If you're both clicking both sides and it's 2 and 2,
Yeah,
it's
if
split.
if it's 2 and 2, just go with the other two.
If they're not gonna give, then just go, because again, you're always better in the larger amount of people on your team.
Yes. Real quick. So with this, as you're saying, for Connor's what he said, it's kind of not good to land in the same house, or I'd say land close to the same houses, like not exactly the same, but it's kind of like next to each other, because they have the same house equals less other person's gonna get shield, the other person's not. You're gonna get larger. It's gonna be smaller space. If someone sees you land and they immediately get a shotgun, or if it's high explosive, they're just gonna shoot a rocket launcher right at you. -2 right there. 2 people on your team.
That's true. It could happen.
Yeah,
it could happen,
I mean,
because there are times you land it.
But that's talking big numbers. If there's a lot of people going there,
Yeah.
then you want to land at the same house. But
Yeah.
if there's not too many, just land near each other.
But also, go ahead, Griff. Sorry.
Look, here you go.
I was gonna say also you got to get sneaky and creative. And when I say that, like when Connor and I land a house, we even if I get a pistol only, like if I hear people, I'm cautious to like back into a room and just wait a second, give it just a second to hear where they're going, and then if he engages them and I hear a fight, I rush out, I rush full speed towards the guy and just start unloading my clip. So like for me, it's always been about coming in clutch in that moment to help him or whoever. If I'm with Griff, it doesn't matter, or Keelan, whoever, to come in and then be sneaky about it, because I know I'm not the best fighter up front and Connor's a better fighter than me, so therefore I have a better chance coming up and being that third party, I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
Whereas he's better off fighting the dude direct, compared to doing the third party.
Yes. And I'm just here real quick. Whoever's watching this right now and doesn't know who we are, go to Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and search for ThunderBolt Gamers to see us, and also TBG.Captain to see me. We're posting good content. Keep on watching. Thank you guys for the support. Now let's continue.
All right. And so as we keep going with the ThunderBolt Gamers team and podcast, we hope to have a lot of great content for you guys. We are planning to bring in to Keelan's brother Carter, one of the other, I guess you can call him a clan member. He is amazing Apex player, and so we're looking forward to bringing Apex in. I just got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and so we will kind of start breaking into that. Do you have that, Keelan?
Yes, it's a really good great game. Our next topic will be Modern Warfare. But real quick, Carter, he's my brother, of course. I know him. There's a bunch of clips of him I could probably show you guys if you guys go to YouTube. In search of TBG.Titan, I'm gonna do a video about it. He's had multiple. He's played H1Z1 and Apex. Great player. He's around the top best.
He used to play Call of Duty, right?
Yes, he does.
He did Fortnite. He did Call of Duty. Him and his buddies were amazing at all the games.
He's amazing at those games.
And also, if I can get his friend Garrett. Garrett's also really really cool and good.
I remember.
It's so funny.
He said cool and good because he's like really cool.
I remember. I used one time when we went over to their house, Garrett was playing downstairs on Carter's computer, and he won. And my dad was like, "This is when we didn't know what Fortnite was, And so my dad was like, "Yo, Garrett just won out of 100 people." And that was just the beginning. That was just the beginning.
Thanks a lot, Garrett. You got us all hooked on this stupid game.
I can't. And do you guys want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
All
Hold on.
right.
Let's touch base on Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to talk about?
Yes. If any of you guys don't know what Modern Warfare is a Call of Duty game from the creators of Treyarch, Activision, Sledgehammer Games. I'm pretty sure they used to do first ones. It's a storyline campaign, multiplayer. It's really fun to play. It's an old school type base. You'll get touched it. Uncle David, you want to say something?
I was just going to say, I just got the account. I just signed up with our GCN Wizard on PlayStation, so I just want to make sure that you and I can play together on it, because I don't know what I'm doing, and I played the other Call of Duty, and I can shoot. I'm good at jumping, shooting, sliding, hiding, sniping, but the problem is I don't understand what I'm playing right now. The layout is so different. There's tanks in it. There's four-wheelers. I drove around in a striker vehicle, and I was like,
do we have to talk about
people
Call of
up.
Duty if I don't even play it?
It's okay. Yeah, we're
I
going to
don't even
talk.
know how
Well,
you
we're a
do it.
gaming community.
I
We're
played
talking
the
about
past Call of Duties, but I haven't
Zelda.
tried Modern Warfare yet. I'm hoping to try it soon.
What about Zelda? We can talk about
We're
Zelda.
going to finish Modern Warfare first, and Zelda will be on the docket. Do you need me to mute you for now?
No.
Okay, then.
Okay, so I played all the Call of Duties. I played all Modern Warfares and up. So I know how to. If I'm probably gonna do a tutorial to help, maybe I gotta work on it. It's gonna take a lot of time. Just to let you guys know. Call of Duty right now. There's this. They came out with 4 games. This is the 4th one. It was Modern Warfare. It was Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Now it's Modern Warfare. We got these new characters. We got Price, which is the main character who lived from 1 to now. We have Gaz, who's Kyle Garrick, which he used to be white, but he did basically the reverse Michael Jackson effect. And then we have Soap, who made a scene at the end of the game. I'm talking about campaign, but Modern Warfare in the multiplayer zone is really cool because you can go up against. It's like I think up to 66. I'm pretty sure, or 77. It's a really cool match because there's a lot of sweaty tactics. You can go with the 7.25 shotgun with the riot shield and the knife, and smoke grenades, which will really be really sweaty. Yeah.
So let's talk about real quick that game. This game has 2 different creators, right? So every year it's a different creator, right? It goes back and forth.
No. Well, so right now, I'm pretty sure it's always for the regular Call of Duty, not the Modern Warfare's. It's a series called Black Ops. It's been created by Activision. Let me see real quick.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's 2 different creators. There's Activision and one more, and they
Sledgehammer
alternate.
Games was like the first one. I was really old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you look that up while you're doing that. The game is really cool. I mean, the layout is unreal. The weapons so far have been cool. I mean, just a lot of great things that, different.
Nope.
It's pretty stellar. But yeah, so with that game though, there is a lot of just a lot of detail, and I think the detail makes it somewhat impressive, really.
Yes, because through the past Modern Warfares, this is like the beginning of technology. It kind of looked in that years that was the good graphics, but now they just made the graphics look 1 out of 10. This is 11 out of 10. Wow. And as I was saying, the Black Ops series has been created by Treyarch as Infinity Ward made the couple Call of Duties. I think the first Call of Duty was made by Sledgehammer Games, and I think Advanced Warfare was. I'm not sure, but also Activision was in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This has been a good storyline because Black Ops and Modern Warfare has had their own storylines, so it's kind of crisscross. But the biggest storyline that everybody's loved has been Modern Warfare. There's been thousands of YouTube videos about the storyline. Is Ghost, this characters, this, that, and this and that.
Nice. And so as far as storylines go, today we won't cover all of them just yet, but are you going to be covering the Fortnite storyline this year?
Yes, I will be covering it in different episodes that we have. It's going to take some time for me to look at it.
That's perfect. I think that's the best way to go. Take some time. Let's go back on it and double check all the storylines. We'll get to that later at a different podcast. So listen, guys, this podcast is fresh and new. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff this year, cover a lot of great topics. We're going to get some guests on. I got some guests lined up already. And we're gonna interview some streamers. We're gonna interview some industry people. We're gonna interview some game makers. I'm gonna try to get them on as well. And we're going to try to have some fun with it. We want you guys to hear a little bit more background on how this stuff really works.
We might actually get Savage Stringer because we have him as a friend.
Yeah. So Savage Stringer, Ben Tiller, said he would join us on the show. We'll get Carter on.
And maybe Garrett.
Yeah,
we'll try to get Garrett. We'll get a whole bunch of people on. I'm going to try for the big wigs. I'm going to go for Nick A30. I'm going to go for Sancho West.
I'm
going to go for Ninja. I'm going to go for Tfue. I'm going for them all.
You're not Booga.
Booga.
For whoever wins the World Cup.
Uncle David. You know,
World Cup
David,
winner,
you know that
$1
Ninja
million.
leaked his number, right?
Ninja what? Yeah, I know Ninja leaked his number. I'll call him once we're established more.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that Jarvis got banned?
Yeah, that happened a couple weeks back.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, Jarvis
got banned
From doing what?
from Fortnite.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He was cheating.
Did a video on YouTube on how to hack, or showed a video of hacking with aimbot.
Tifo's already done that.
Yeah, well, he did it in game, and an actual solo game, and it was interesting to watch. I'm not going to lie about that. It was actually pretty
Can you pull it
unbelievable.
Can you pull
He
it
took
up?
an AR and he could shoot someone across the map. You know, he was on like
Wait,
Dusty Depot. He was
how
on
far
Dusty
did he
Depot.
get eliminations from?
Oh, far. He was on Dusty Depot and he was shooting the guys at that.
There's no Dusty.
Pull it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
old
so-
map.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Dusty Depot, he was shooting guys on that little house out there, but right
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
mountain, the little house.
Where?
He was hitting them all the way from with an AR. Just every shot was like headshot. Ding, 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 ding.
Can you
gosh.
pull it up?
He was going solo squads and just lighting.
Can you pull it
people
up on the computer?
I probably could. Yeah, let me. That's a good idea. So anyway, let's talk about that. I mean, what's your take on cheating, Keelan? Especially when he did it for the video content, right? That's the first thing. It's important to note.
I think.
But
Problem.
hold on, I'm asking Keelan, and what's your thoughts on that? Being that there's a strict ban. You know what I mean? So
Can you make it bigger? I
Doing
can't
that from Jarvis, I mean, we all know it's for the YouTube video, but doing that is really messed up a lot of things that went wrong. I mean, doing that could make all the other people, this could ruin Fortnite's chance from getting back on track after Minecraft took over, because the more that people release aimbot hacking, the more that other people are going to do it and try to download. I mean, I got in a hackers game myself, and it wasn't really fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we know what happened.
You got lit.
No, he was my teammate.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I saw him shoot, I saw him miss, but but he really said it in the most confident voice. Hey, yo, bro, do you see my gun? I'm locking onto people. Like, why would you tell me that?
We
He's
told
like,
you that because he
"Oh,
wants you to
okay."
buy it. Probably. That's what they do. They get in games with you and then they try to sell it to you.
Yeah, but no, because I don't want to be like that, because being a cheater is just making yourself a worse person.
But was he when you say making yourself a cheater, he was doing it publicly. He wasn't necessarily trying to be an actual cheater, I don't think. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like I was saying, if you have aimbot or anything like that, if you're watching this and you have aimbot, please just take it off. I mean, if you can find other, I mean, Fortnite has the lockdown on aimbotters. They could like detect you. One thing also with Tfue. Also with Tfue, he was, I think he got banned from Fortnite, as we all know, and he had to change his name to not Tfue because.
Oh, is that what happened? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, because I'm pretty sure because Tfue would keep on doing these, like, like when you could crouch. He kept on doing like this crouch and shoot thing. You crouch, shoot, and then he did like the pickaxe wave thing that is a cheat, and he got banned, which is really his fault. And showing that to the community can actually really hurt Fortnite's gameplay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no one wants to play with a hacker. But in the same sense, so right now, what you guys are seeing here, he's actually playing without the aimbot on. That's what he says first in the video. This is without it, and then he's gonna do something and turn it on, and then it changes like the way it looks. So we're looking at the video that Jarvis did now. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
My thoughts on aimbot are, I think
Or the viewers can't see
people.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to see it. They're gonna have to look it up on Facebook or YouTube. Sorry,
there,
it's
guys.
called Phase Jarvis aimbot video. They got him banned. But in the video, I'm gonna fast forward, all right, guys, because this is him just playing normal.
Yeah.
He's really good. So he's showing us now two screens. He's got a split screen here. He's showing you what it looks like on the left, which is what the hack looks like, and on the right, it's his normal screen. So again, he's kind of like showing all this. He's not necessarily. So now he's gonna turn on aimbot. It actually
Keep pause right
has
there.
I think aimbot. I think
Hold on. Let me see if I can. All right, there we go.
I think if he was gonna
right now-
post this publicly, I think he should have at least done it in like creative with friends.
I agree. He
Just
should
to,
just
like-
been creative.
Yeah, I don't think he would have got banned then, and he could have just played.
Go ahead,
Well-
Keelan.
With this, because you guys can't see, it has a black screen. I mean, I've seen people do this in other games, like
Call
old
of Duty.
games. Like old games, they allow you to cheat. They won't do anything because it's an old game. I mean, who cares? But Fortnite, Man, you cannot do that, especially FaZe. FaZe has been messed up because FaZe is separated into 3 parts a couple years ago. They had like a FaZe house, people going back, and another FaZe house. I'm making another episode, or probably this episode, we can talk about how FaZe is going, but yeah, it's been tough times.
Yeah, so here's a shot real quick. He's going to show, here's going to be 2 screens he's going to show. So the screen on his left is going to show where everybody is. See it? See all these lines?
I can't see it. One second.
There's lines. There's lines actually
Where?
pointing right here. They're pointing to
gosh.
where the players are.
Yes. And another thing, there's this Minecraft hack where you can actually hack in these, and like
Get full screen death.
I see people do this hack where you can get wall hacks, you can do other things like being a spider and acting like that, and they haven't got caught yet because Minecraft's like a public other servers that you can make, and it's not really controlled like you need the admins and all that. But Fortnite has probably thousands of admins and thousands of people, and it's really crazy how people can just get away with it.
Yeah, so here's my thoughts on it. I mean, we're watching a video. I recommend watching it yourself. It's pretty intense, and again, it's really cool to watch in a way because it's something you don't see every day, and it's amazing to see how easy it is for a hacker to take someone. He could see people through the mountain right now, is what he's saying in the video. So he look at this, every shot's like 80 hit. Like you don't have a chance. Yeah, there's no.
That's right.
So anyway, what I was gonna say is real quick on this.
Wait,
it's just
not
that
aimbot. He didn't even hit him.
it's aimbot. He's hitting them almost every time. You
Yeah.
can't get him every time. It's gotta have a clean line of sight. But
Yeah, and to show aimbot, all you guys have to do is look at their gun barrel. If you don't know what the gun barrel is, just look at the front of the gun, and if he sees anybody, there's no one there and he's shooting randomly, that's how you know. But if there's someone there, look at the barrel of his gun. If you're doing duos especially, and it's 1 versus 2, it's him versus 2 other people, look at the barrel of the gun because it'll lock to different people, and it'll like lock weirdly.
yeah, it's something's. Well, anyway, so what I was gonna say though about this situation is, look, I agree with some people that, maybe give him like a 1-year ban because he wasn't doing it to be malicious. He was doing it to show people what it actually looks like. So I get that. But he kind of needed approval from Fortnite to do that, in the sense that he messed up their system by doing this, right? He's hacking into the codes that they do, and also making it exciting for people to see this. Like even me, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Look how, can you imagine if you had that? And so it kind of gives you that idea that you should think about it or whatever. But in the end of the day, Fortnite doesn't care about Jarvis. Okay, we got to remember this. Fortnite makes a lot of money, and they are not gonna risk that money for anybody, even Ninja. They are not gonna risk it. Makes no sense, especially someone like Jarvis, who's not nearly as big as someone like Ninja or Allier, or So I get that, in the mind of the kids who play this game, they lost a great streamer in their mind that they liked, but he did this wrong, and I understand he's young and doesn't understand, but like, man, I don't think people realize it's a business. This is not a game for them. Epic. This is a business, a multi-billion-dollar business.
Yes.
So in no way, shape, or form are they going to allow this, malicious intent in their mind, because it went against the rules. I mean, the rule's simple. If you hack or cheat, you can get banned. That's the rule.
Like
Yes.
like
You know what?
Tfue, like when he did his video, but he probably got approval from Fortnite to do it.
I doubt Tfue got approval, but I don't think Tfue did it like this, though. I don't think Tfue hacked it.
Like what he did.
Hacked it.
So Tfue actually, he didn't hack it. He just did exploits. If you guys don't know what exploits is, it's a way to get yourself an advantage. Technically not, like, he didn't use hack mods or anything like that.
Yes.
All he did basically is just use like control, and he did it really fast. He did like put the wave button as his right mouse button, and just kept on clicking and doing like a tree to get it down faster.
He found a loophole and he took advantage of it, but he did not hack the system. And that's my point. If you get into the hacks, the software, the inside encryptions, That's not a good idea.
Wait, so we could find like something to not hack it, but we could like Tfue did. Could we do that and not get banned?
We have done that. The L2 spam button. That's the same concept.
Like, what is that?
But they at that point they don't. That was a long time. That was way before we started playing.
They patched the
L2 spam.
aimbot.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Now they fixed that.
I could do aimbot. I know how to do it without hacking, but
Whoa,
He does not
Griffin.
know how to do aimbot.
Hey, you just click those 2 buttons.
There's no clicking no 2 buttons, bud. It doesn't
When,
work
when
that
we got somebody that's
way.
all F4. Duh.
Aimbot is a software, bud. It's a software. It's a hack.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about hacking, bud. I'm just telling you. This is so funny.
I know a lot about hacking because
Correct,
I'm going
but-
up as the encoder.
Yes,
And-
so you're going to learn that in school and stuff, but the hacking that we're talking about, that Griffin thinks is hacking, he doesn't understand hacking. Hacking
Yes.
is an actual software coding. It's all numbers and has nothing to do with your
Yes.
controller. It has
It's
nothing to do with your
usually-
keyboard.
It's stored
I
as
know what
ones and
hacking
zeros.
is.
It has nothing to do with what you think it is, bud. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Yes,
So
it's-
please don't
it's
say
not-
you know how
it's
to
not like
aimbot.
Matrix,
You
okay?
don't. So
Then
I don't want
what-
people getting the
then-
wrong idea. You
Wait,
don't know
I'm
how to do that.
confused.
Being a
I'm
liar.
confused. So did he play under his account or
Yeah.
under a different account?
I think he did. Under a couple counts, he got a banned on. 'Cause
Yeah.
When you're
Um,
doing this, you get banned.
Oh, you-
Let me just type
I,
this in.
I should say one thing quick while Uncle David searches something up. If you're like hacking, you need to get like certain softwares that like to hack, and you have to use simple code as bracket input bracket. If you don't know what bracket is, there's a thing on the keyboard. Hack specialist, comma, and stuff like that. People who do this stuff are really mean, and how they are actually using this is actually really unfair to other people, and it gives them advantage.
I'm showing Griffin what hacking actually looks like on YouTube. I put in what does hacking software look like? And
Yes.
it's nothing like
it's-
anything he thinks it is. It's all
I
zeros
never
and
said it
ones.
was hacking. I said it was like what you said Tfue did. He didn't hack.
Tfue did basically just some sort of just doing things here. That's all
And there
you.
was a bunch of zeros. and
Nothing like this.
What
Yeah.
the?
That's what hacking looks like. This is going
Yeah.
into their background software.
How are they
breaking
supposed
it.
to get all those codes?
I have no idea how they do all this stuff. but
ones.
they can.
How they actually do it
hack to get the codes?
is
Look
they
at-
actually look at like patch notes and leaks on the internet to like find this, and they put it in here. I know what this is because I did coding classes about it. Regular classes to, if you want to start coding and learn about this stuff, not like hacking in a bad way, to become a coder and actually create games like Fortnite, go to Scratch and learn about that.
Yeah, and you should learn if that's something you're going to be into. There are hackers who hack stuff for our government that do it to help them find hackers. So it's not necessarily a bad business. You got to use it for the right intent. That's the key, and you have to work with the right companies and not just be on your own. Anyway, let's get off of hacking because I don't know enough about it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've covered enough for tonight.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, we didn't actually finish about some parts because when we tried the podcast a couple days, like a week ago, that got corrupted.
Yeah.
Or didn't work. So we need to finish our squad play. We forgot about loot and all that.
Okay, go ahead.
So with loot in squad play, if someone gets a kill, let them have the loot. But if it's like a massacre and it's all around loot, go for the ammo first and then try to find the residue. Because if they ask for ammo, give them ammo. Don't give them, because since if they steal your kill, or if they kill somebody when you start to shoot them, don't get mad at them. Don't say like, dude, you stole my kill. And they'll be like, you suck, you're trash. Don't do that. That's just getting them down and breaking the community, which can really make this a heartbroken community.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just say someone else got the kill, or you got the kill, and you have a lot of loot, ammo, and the guy on your team doesn't have much stuff. I'd let him get it because I already have the stuff that I need. So
Yeah, I
if
just
he
mark
needs
it.
stuff,
I usually
or
mark
if he
it.
needs loot or whatever, he can take that loot. So
Yeah.
that way I'm not
I'll mark it. Like I'll do my mark on it, and I walk past it. I run around it. But I agree. Like I pass up on loot I don't need. Especially if I'm loaded with stuff, I just run right by
and
it.
your teammate needs
Yes.
something.
Especially if you don't have mics,
Yeah.
if you can't talk. The other thing is, if you are talking on mics, be a good person. Don't come on there talking trash and saying bad words. There's a lot of kids on these games, all right? And I know there's a lot of kids who are saying these things, and it's important that parents should be watching what their kids are doing too, and monitoring them, which is one of the reasons I started playing the game. And and I get on. I don't use my mic very often at all. If we're winning and I could tell the people are adults and sound like at least teenagers or something that sound like they're into the game, I'll turn my mic on. But I usually mute it the whole time. And believe me, I've been, there's nothing. It's more annoying is when you land and you got mics on, but you don't have your mic on, but you can hear. And you land and the kid talking the most trash, or whatever you want to say, gets knocked first. And then he's calling everybody else trash for not being able to get to his card. And it's like, dude, you just landed. You got knocked. All right. Just think about that a second. If anybody's the worst player, it's yourself, okay? You made a bad choice on where to land, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's fine. It's no big deal, dude. Wait to see if it works out. If it doesn't, cool, move on, right? I mean, you don't need to be calling people trash.
Just go play a different game.
I mean, there's been so many frustrating moments like that.
Why would you be calling someone bad if you're the only one that died? Like that's
what I'm saying.
Like, what are you saying?
Not even logical.
You're probably talking to yourself. Like
I had a kid say it to me once, and eventually I got so frustrated. This happened to me like 2 or 3 times, and eventually, I forgot what I said, but I turned my mic on because I was like, because first off, they just assume it's some kid, right? And I'm like, you don't know who you're talking to on the other line. That's the thing. You don't know who's on there. So, and that's the other thing. You shouldn't say things like that because you just don't know who's on there.
It could be a place.
And the kid said something like, I don't know. It was something like, "Oh, that kid's trash." I'm like, "Oh no," he said, "You trash," and I said, "What are you talking about?" I turned my mic. I said, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, I meant that other kid, but you're kind of trash too." I said, "Really? That's interesting because you're the one who's dead." And I already have like 4 limbs trying to save you. I'm like, it's like, dude.
What did he say after that?
He didn't say nothing. He said nothing. There's
you
nothing
probably
left
knew that
to
you
say.
roasted him.
He got roasted, and there's nothing left to say because it's like, don't be a rude jerk about things when you don't know what you're doing.
You died.
So
especially
frustrating.
Let me finish.
No, I'm done.
I finished too.
Oh, okay. So with that is what he's saying. If let's just say 4 people, one of them gets try hard, they just go by themselves, even though that they like
that happens a lot.
Parker and
Hey, at least
and
I
like
survived.
let's say they get 5 kills and they go through the whole 2 game. It's you and another. It's you 4 versus another 4, and 2 of you guys die, and then shoot a trash talker, and so the trash talker gets down, and then you die because it's just you versus 4. And then the trash talker people saying, "Dude, come on, man, you should have lost the victory. You suck. You're trash." And he's like, he keeps saying to everybody, I don't know why they do it. It's because they have bad games, especially with me, because sometimes I get frustrated a lot too. I'm like,
yeah, that's how
come
some
on,
people
guys,
let their
we got
anger
this,
out.
we got the dub.
It's hard.
I'm like, because in Apex when we lose, I'm like, it's alright, guys, you guys did good. Better luck next time. I always say that because better positivity gives them a better happiness and better encouragement to win it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I've played a lot of games where I do a squad and the kids will, I'll get knocked or taken out, and then I'll watch the rest of it, see if they win, and there'll be some really bad errors made, right? But don't get me wrong, I make errors all the time. So does Connor. Everybody makes errors, but I've seen some really bad errors where the kid gets lit, like easy claps and stuff they don't make happen, and I think of myself that but I don't say anything. I'm just like, all right, good job, man. Nice try, because I don't want to.
You always got to spread the positivity.
I know. I think it's about good vibes all the time. And you hear that a lot with good streamers and stuff, positive vibes.
Is this
Nick
our
A30,
second
please and thank you. These are important things.
Is this our second or third podcast?
This is our 3rd podcast. One of the podcasts was a product demo I did. So I launched that one.
This is the 3rd podcast?
This is the 3rd podcast. And hopefully I'd like to be in the 50 range at some point coming up. So
wait,
we'll keep moving.
I still need to watch 8 minutes of the first one.
All right, I think at that note, we will take this to our next podcast next week. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you go to Thunderbolt Gamers on Instagram, our
Subscribe.
website, our
YouTube.
YouTube. We're just cranking. We're on Twitch again, Mixer, all that good stuff.
Like and
I think we're
subscribe.
gonna stream on YouTube for the most part. I gotta talk to Keelan so we
Yeah.
can get that worked out because I'm having some issues and I need you to. We're gonna have to have you come over again and work out some of that, do some more of this. So we'll get it fixed up. We got some work to do.
And if you guys want to, you guys can go check out my YouTube channel. I had a video. I only have one video. I have no subscribers. Please subscribe. But I also have Instagram. It's TBG.Captain. We're gonna be posting new content all week. I'm gonna try to get some more. Thank you guys for all the support and love. We really appreciate it, especially with this group. Just common reminder: if you guys aren't familiar, we're just here with the clan, trying to help people out, not to get wins. We're just here to have fun.
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do
And
it.
technically, you should just subscribe because we need more stuff.
Yeah, just sub.
Like,
Just
why couldn't you
sub.
just sub? Like, come on, man.
You guys are forgetting something. I watch this a lot. I'll take it. If you guys enjoy it, go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn those post notifications on. See you later.
Peace.
See you.